Now I've done so many flashlight reviews that when Wuben reached out to me with this one, I wasn't sure if I wanted to take a look at it or not because I do have a ton of other content I've got to get to. And just like my Temu reviews, I like to bring you guys value. So I said, what the heck, let's go ahead and do it. So let's jump right in. And yes, I'm standing in the middle of this stream because I wanted to give you guys some background to look at. Because you don't need to see this. So first off, you can tell this thing's tiny, like real small. It can fold up right in the palm of your hand and not even be noticed. So this is a bit different. It's got 3 settings right here on the side. So this one shows lock when it's down here, the light, and then shows the power compartment right here. So if we turn it on, you hit one button, and this thing is a pretty bright light, as you guys can see. And we'll do the nighttime test as well. Now it does have a smaller battery, but this thing gets pretty bright. You're not gonna be able to see right now, but again, we'll do the test later tonight. It also does have this, which is foldable, so you can pivot it around. I did see reports online that this was difficult to move, but mine's moving no problem. That's kind of cool. Now, the weird thing about this, if you notice, the clip is on the side here, and what are you gonna do? Clip that and have it just sticking out, which, I mean, maybe if you put it on your belt like this and had it facing out, but that's, you know, kind of an odd position. Now, if you pull on this slightly, it's got like a little magnet in here. You can flip it to the side, both the front and back. And the light, basically you turn it on, if you can see, it just kind of goes subtly and subtly down until it's just moonlight mode. Now it's non-step, so it can just keep going up until it's at full brightness. Now full brightness of this is about 400 lumens, which isn't super bright, but for something this small and compact, that's not horrible. And I do like how they don't say that it's got 10 million jillion lumens. Now if you double click it, you can see it turns red and blue. So maybe put that on your dash if you're trying to pull someone over. If you double click it again, it's got red and green. Double click it again, it's got, I think that's more of a red and yellow, and then back to red and blue. But how's this thing perform at night? Tony? Hey, thanks, Tony. All right, guys, so before we get into the G5, let's take a look at the lamest light I could find. And this was like a, I don't know, I think it was like 75 cents or something like that. But let's see how this one performs. Okay, it's got a pretty good corona on it with a, you know, a bit of a hot spot there in the middle, but you can see in front of you. Not horrible. So, again, this is like that 75 cent Walmart special. I don't even know if this was $1, but now let's check out the G5. Tons of light there. Let's turn it all the way up. Kind of holding it like a lighter. Again, I'm not sure why you would hold it this way. But you do have that option. You can tell this one has a lot less of a hot spot right in the middle, and everything's just really bright. So I do like this light. So right here, that is the moonlight, and you can barely see it. I've got it on kind of a violet, and that's probably why. Okay, so once you set it on a light, you can double click it, and it also does a little flash. And just on. Hold the button and it turns all the way on. Oh no, it looks like I ran out of juice on this one. I'm gonna have to go fill it up and we'll be right back. Now I will say that this thing charged very quick. This thing went from 0 to a full charge in what felt like about 15 minutes. You can tell it changes from red to blue once it's complete. Now one bad thing about this light is that at 400 lumens, that's quite a small battery for that amount of juice. And as their detail sheet notes, you only get about 50 minutes on a full charge. Now that's not quite within my lifestyle settings, so I'm not sure how I can use this other than keeping a battery pack around, because an hour when I go camping for days. Now this is going to be a great emergency light to keep around the house, or maybe even take on dog walks because it is bright enough. Now as for battery life, I'm going to say that's one of the downsides of it as well. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Now I've reviewed the cheapest of the cheap before, and this one isn't quite that. At around 20 bucks, I did see discount codes out there as well. That's not the cheapest, but as far as the construction, it feels solid. I don't know if there's a place to take the battery out, but it does have a spot right here for a lanyard, as well as it's got a magnet on the back. While it's not the strongest magnet, it does hold and seems okay. Oh, did I mention it's waterproof? Now you're not going to go diving with this thing, but if it happens to fall in some water, you're not going to be in that much trouble, as long as it's not like 20 feet deep. Now at first I wasn't even sure if I wanted to review this, just because, I mean, a $20 light, but what are you guys looking for? I do want to make sure that you guys are getting stuff that's valuable, able to bring around camp, also use around the house. This might fit the bill. For only 20 bucks, it goes in your pocket nice. I think my only concern with this is that it's so small, it could get lost in your pocket. Now, for those of you that are familiar with my content, leave a note in the comments and let me know if you want me to run it over, smash it. I don't think I want to take an axe to this one, but let me know. Seems solid so far. Now, if this is the type of content for you, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in a couple days. If you like this type of content, make sure you check out our YouTube channel where we have hundreds of videos just like this. If you want to see our newest adventures, be sure to click the subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss another video.